Sex. She just wanna close her eyes and sweat. With you, with you, with you. Exercise your right to work it out. It's true, it's true, it's true. Shout out to the birthday girl, say hey, say hey.
Guys, I get this question all the time. Janelle, why Los Angeles? Why did you want to move to LA? And to be totally honest, I just wanted to take a big leap of faith, and I felt like the East Coast leaping to the West Coast was my leap, literally, and I took it. I actually got waitlisted at the University of Southern California for the doctoral program in physical therapy, and I thought I wanted to do physical therapy. I'm in a totally new field, but as time goes on and as you get to know me and my channel, we will talk more about that. But I came out here for that particular reason, and then I stayed. And that literally is all she wrote. Like, I literally was just like, I need to leave my comfort zone and go forward and move. What you see is not always what you get. And when I came to LA, I was thinking that I would go down Hollywood Boulevard and I would just be amazed by the gold. I don't know. I was just thinking something glamorous. Went to Hollywood Boulevard and it's like, what happened? I'm just kind of like, it's a lot of homeless people for one. It's very dirty. The downtown is very, very, very dirty. Even though I love LA, I love being here, love living here. One thing that you should know about big cities, what you see is not always what you get. So when you're watching those movies and you're like, oh my God, it's so amazing, and people are showing you on Snapchat the beautiful parts of it, there's also these parts of it that is not so beautiful. But at the same token, that's how we are in life. Like, everything is not peaches and cream, everything is not going to be all kosher, but you have beautiful sides, and when those sides are beautiful, you want to see that. But I wanted to just share what you see is not always what you get. So before I moved out here, there were so many YouTubers that were saying that you need a specific amount of money to move. Like, you need $2,000 to move, you need $3,000 to move, blah, blah, blah. Not necessarily. And the reason why I say there's no specific amount of money that you need is because of all the technology that we have now. Like, you have Airbnb, there's places on Craigslist where you can actually rent rooms for a lot cheaper than what you can get in an apartment. I just would say do your research. Know what areas, are good areas, but also, like, knowing the prices. So say, let's see, we looked on Craigslist and there is a room rented for $200 a month. So you know that you have to have those $200 a month. Even if you don't have a job quite yet, you know you got to make $200 per month to make sure you have somewhere to live. So that is not a specific amount of money. People always ask, well, how much money do I have to have in order to move here? I mean, it's pretty much up to your discretion. For me, I have to be in an apartment. Like, I'm just like, I want an apartment and I'm not really fond of living with strangers. So know that in LA, most of the time, it is your first month's rent is also the deposit. So if your first month's rent is $1,000, you're paying $2,000 to actually move in the apartment. Just to give you a rough estimate. And then, like, if y'all from the South like me, the gas is crazy ridiculous. Like, the other day, the gas was $4. I know in South Carolina, it's like $1.80, $1.90. So just know the different expenses, and then you can maneuver your budget within that. Now that you guys know that there is no specific amount of money, in my opinion, that you need to move to Los Angeles, I want you to know that moving to any big city, you have to have a secure living space. Like, if you're going to call your girlfriend or your guy friend and say, hey, I'm moving to LA, I need to sleep on your couch for 2 months or 2 weeks, make sure that that is prevalent. Like your friend knows that you're staying for 2 months, and after 2 months you're leaving. And it's very, very hard to find a job. And if you don't have a job, and if you do have a job, I feel like your 2 months is perfect for you. You're saving money on rent, and also be courteous to the people that you're living with. Buy them toilet tissue, buy groceries, help out, but make sure that you have a secure living space. You don't want to get here and now it's like, okay, I spent all my coins on an airplane to get here, and then now I gotta spend coins on it back to get back on the airplane to go back home. I don't want you to come to whatever city that you're thinking about moving or whatever country that you're thinking about moving to and not having a secure space to live. When I came out here, I sublet a five-bedroom home. I sublet a room in that home. Shout out to my friend that helped me get that sublet. I had it for 2 months. And I figured it out that at 2 months, I moved into my new space. So make sure that you have a secure space. Do I need a car to live in Los Angeles? In my personal opinion, yes you do. Regardless of the traffic, regardless of the little metro system that Los Angeles does have, you need a car. Like the traffic is one thing, but then riding a train is a whole other thing. So let's say that you live downtown and you need to get to Hollywood on a Monday morning, and you have to get there at 8, and you want to ride the metro. So the metro will take you 2 hours, and in a car will probably take you like 45 minutes. So which one? How do you feel? Like you want to take an Uber or walk to the metro and then get to your destination, or do you want to drive? To me, driving and being in my space, in my own comfort zone, is so much better. Especially out here in LA. Like, yeah, the traffic is absolutely terrible. Believe everything that you heard about the traffic is terrible. But you have podcasts now. You have everything. SoundCloud, YouTube. Listen to something. Listen to your favorite song. Listen to something motivational. Listen to an audiobook. It will get you through your 40-minute drive. But I personally think that you definitely need a car. This is the one tip that I would definitely put emphasis on. When you are in a big city such as Los Angeles or wherever you are, live. The city is so fast and there's so many things that you can do, but at the same time you also have to keep up with your monthly bills, and then sometimes work just gets in the way of you having fun. But actually live, because the cities that you live in, especially LA, one thing that I learned, like, it's so much to do. It's so much to do, so much to see, so much opportunity. You have to give yourself time to live, like enjoy these things. And it actually brings peace to your life, to the chaotic life that we as a young adult, especially coming out of college and going straight smack into it, you have to learn how to live. Have fun. And not the fun like, going to the club every night. I mean, go on a hike, go to the museum, drive up the coast, see what's around, live, actually live and do some of the things. Because I hate when people say, I've lived in LA all my life, or I've been here for 1 year and I've never been to the Hollywood sign. Are you serious? What? Or I've never been to Malibu Beach. Like, go, live, experience these things. It's beautiful. Also, the surrounding areas of Los Angeles is amazing. You have San Diego, that's 2 hours away. And you also have Vegas, that's 4 hours away. You have San Francisco, Oakland, 4 hours away. You can ski at Big Bear. It's so much to do, so take advantage of your surroundings. I know that some weekends I'm like, I don't want to be here, but I can't afford to go home right now. So I'm going to take my little self and go down to San Diego, or I'm going to drive up to San Francisco, see the Bay. The Bay is beautiful, by the way. Or I'm going to go to Vegas and chill with my girl and just have a few drinks. But the surrounding areas are amazing, so take advantage. Live and take advantage of your surrounding areas. Six. So number 7. This is a big one, a very, very big one that I feel like anybody should take this advice, whether you're in LA, New York, small town in South Carolina, coming from a big city, wherever you are, have someone to vent to. I have 2 of my favorite people in the world that I talk to literally every day. Like, they know my day to day, and shout out to you guys, you know who you are, but they get me through my day. When I'm just like, you know what, I'm in traffic, I don't want to listen to music, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, but I can call up my friends and vent, say whatever I want to say, speak how I want to speak, like, just have someone to vent to, and you should be perfectly fine.
Oh my God.